Hello people, Tony here, and welcome back to another episode of TTBurger Game Reviews, and today we are at episode 109, and yeah, it's just completely crazy that we're already on episode 109. It seems like yesterday I was reaching my 100th episode. It's just crazy how fast we got up to already and stuff. It's just crazy how time flies by and stuff. Now, I want to start this episode by asking you all a question here. How many of you who grew up in the 80s and 90s with video games and stuff know who Bomberman is and stuff? Yeah, I figured quite a few of you would know who he is and stuff like that, because Bomberman was basically started off on the Nintendo system where you pretty much was pretty much like it was a puzzle action game. I mean, where you're pretty much like using your bombs to kill enemies and to blow up blocks so that to get to the end of the level and stuff like that. It was basically a simple concept and it worked. Bomberman was basically all over the place when it came to gaming. Like we had them on the Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, the Nintendo 64. We had some on the PlayStation 2, GameCube, and of course the Xbox 360, which had that awful Bomberman X-Zero, which we don't talk about because that game was a disgrace to Bomberman. It was nothing like Bomberman, stuff like that. It was basically a reboot but failed miserably. And of course we have Bomberman Live, or Bomberman Ultra for the PS3 and Xbox 360 and stuff like that. So Bomberman was pretty much all over the place. So those of you who owned any of the console stuff, that got at least some type of Bomberman experience in there and stuff. For me, my history with Bomberman is actually pretty small here. I didn't really own that many Bomberman games growing up and stuff. I only owned a few of them. So I only owned Bomberman 64, Bomberman World, and Bomberman Ultra for the PS3 and stuff like that and stuff. And I have played a couple of Bomberman games at friends' house stuff. I played a little bit of Bomberman Hero and stuff like that, which was good. And Bomberman Party Edition stuff too, which was an okay game, which is basically really a remake of the original Bomberman and stuff like that, but like it's just, I don't know, it just seemed okay for me and stuff like that and stuff. That's just basically what it was. But I've played quite a few of them. I only owned like 3 of them and stuff like that. But you basically get the point there. There were 3 Bomberman games released on the PlayStation. We had Bomberman World, Bomberman Party Edition, and Bomberman Fantasy Race. And I only own one of these games and stuff like that. I don't own the other 2. So in case you're wondering if this will be a multi-part review, this will not be a multi-part review. But I will be looking at the very first Bomberman game released on the PlayStation, and we got it right here. This is Bomberman World, released in 1998. Now, what is there to say about Bomberman World? Well, out of all the Bomberman games I played, this is probably the best Bomberman game ever and stuff. I mean, it is really good. I mean, it is close to a perfect game, but there are a couple problems there. But we're still gonna be getting it a very high score and stuff like that. But like, where should we start here? Well, like how we start with all our TTBurger game reviews, we start out with the story here. And the story talks about the Dark Force bombers who come back, and they're trying to collect blue crystals for their boss Bagura, and they're trying to conquer planets and stuff like that so they can call them their own and stuff. That's basically what the story is and such. I mean, like, I am aware that the Japanese version had more to it because it had voice acting in the cutscenes and stuff, and here the voice acting was taken out completely in the cutscenes. So what we get for the story for the version here in the United States is what we get and stuff, but there's still plenty of story to go around and such, and it's a good story. It's nothing serious. It's nothing going to be like blockbuster level like Metal Gear Solid or anything like that. I know it's weird to compare that game to this game and stuff, but still, it's basically a simple, funny, hokey story that has bombers fighting each other and stuff, and that's basically what it is. Like they're all after the white Bomberman and stuff. So that's basically what it is. Now for the presentation here, the presentation is great. I love it. I mean, like the graphics are very nice and colorful. Like you got the character models. They have a lot of polygons in them and a lot of detail. And like some of the enemies may look a little bit blocky, but only a little blocky because like it's just because like there is a lot of detail in the enemies, but some of it can come just a little bit blocky and stuff. But like for the most part, the character models look fantastic, and the levels are nice and colorful. You got like a lot of different colorful looking levels, like with grass and water and sand, and the sky and stuff like that and such. It's just a lot of very colorful and just looks really nice for the most part. Looks really nice. And also the frame rate is very smooth too. Like I didn't notice any dip in the frame rate, but then again, I was having a lot of fun with the game, so that's why I didn't notice. But I didn't notice any dips in the frame rate, so that's what I saw from my point of view when playing the game. And also the CG cutscenes look fantastic, even though there's like no voice acting in them and stuff like that for the most part. Still, like the cutscenes look great, they look fantastic and stuff. Now we gotta get into the sound here. Sound is either a hit or miss on what you care for in sound. The music is good. Like I mean, it's not the best music ever, but I didn't really pay attention to the music and stuff like that. I mean, it feels like Bomberman music and stuff because like I know that like with different Bomberman games, like it's stuff like they had different music. Like I know Bomberman 64 had like some popish tunes like that. Here we got like just like some popish ambient tunes and industrial tunes stuff like that in my opinion. And the music is good. But the voice acting is not very good because this was all done in English and stuff, and like it would have been nice if they kept in Japanese because like the Japanese voice acting sounds much better, but like it's not the worst voice acting I've ever heard and stuff like that. Like anybody remember Largo Winch's voice acting or Spawn the Eternal's voice acting? Yeah, I figured. So yeah, this voice acting is not that bad. It's bad, but not super bad. I mean, I've heard worse and I've heard better. That's basically what I'm trying to say there. But for the gameplay here, we have a lot to talk about here, and the gameplay, it's fun. It's fucking amazing. It's fucking awesomely fun. There's lots of content here in this game. We have 3 modes here: normal game, battle game, and challenge game, and stuff like that. And like normal mode, battle mode, challenge mode. I mean to say, and normal mode is basically your story mode and stuff. And the normal mode actually plays different from other Bomberman games. Like in other Bomberman games, the way to beat each level was to kill all the enemies and get to the goal at the end, start that the goal exit or whatever. But this time you don't kill all the enemies to complete the level. You have to collect all the blue crystals and stuff like that in each level to advance. You can kill all the enemies if you want to and stuff like that, because I know you're gonna or you can blow up all the blocks over the object stuff or whatever, because they'll contain power-ups and such. You can do it if you want for a higher score and stuff like that, but just if you wait around too long, you'll run out of time and die and stuff like that. So be careful because you have a time limit and stuff. And there are 5 different worlds with 5 areas in the normal game mode and stuff like that. And with the last 2 being boss battles and stuff. And I guess I should admit this right now. I am pretty bad at playing the normal mode. I died a lot, mainly at the bosses and stuff. I mean, like I still had fun, but just that like I'm just not very good at the normal mode. I mean, like I'm trying to get better and better. I mean, like I said, I've had problems playing the normal mode and stuff, and I still do. I mean, I'm not faulting the game because it's my fault that I'm bad at the normal mode and stuff. But that's just me. But I still had fun because every time you play the mode, you get better and better. But we also have the 2 other game modes here, like battle mode, basically the multiplayer mode of Bomberman World, because like it's just a lot of Bomberman games had at least some type of multiplayer, and that's what we have it here. You can also play this as like a single player mode too, and to be honest with you, as a single player multiplayer mode, it works really well for the most part. It works really well. Like it plays like classic Bomberman stuff like how it was a classic Bomberman was like on the older console and stuff too. And like the concept stands before you defeat the other Bomberman and stuff like that. Be careful, you don't get killed either and stuff. You have multiple type of Bombermen to choose from and stuff, and it's the best part of Bomberman World. And you can spend hours having fun. I mean, like it reminds you of the days of like how multiplayer was back then, because now multiplayer is all done online and stuff like that. But back then, this type of multiplayer was considered a lot of fun. You could spend hours at like sleepovers and stuff like that, or birthday parties, playing a Bomberman game with your friends, and it'd be fun. It's fun to go head to head. It's almost like playing a first-person shooter, two-player split screens that are fighting him. So it's a lot of fun. And of course, you have the challenge mode, which is basically like you gotta do a lot of challenges to like beat the levels of that. There's a lot of challenges which I'm not gonna spoil much for it because the challenge mode is very deep and in depth and stuff. And so like I'm just saying now, challenge mode is a challenge, and it's a challenge in a good way too, not the frustrating way Because like I said, I know I suck at the normal mode of Bomberman World and stuff, but still, I had fun with every mode here and stuff like that. And I definitely recommend you all to pick up Bomberman World. I mean, if you're looking for a taste of Bomberman on the PlayStation, this is the way to go because there's lots to do. The battle game mode is the best part, and challenge mode can offer you a challenge. The normal game mode, like, it's just that if you want to like follow the storyline and stuff like that, you can, but just be forewarned that the boss fights are going to be very tough and stuff like that, and you can die a lot in this game if you're not careful and stuff. So just a warning there, but still, it's all fun. It's all fun, and practice makes perfect and stuff like that, and that's basically what you do in this game. Now you're probably wondering, will I be getting the other two Bomberman games? The answer is I don't know. I mean, I really don't know if I will be getting Bomberman Party Edition or Bomberman Fan Series. I really don't know, because like it's just, I mean, I know Bomberman Party Edition was big. It was basically a remake of the first game and stuff, but I'm fine with playing Bomberman World because this was made exclusively for the PlayStation stuff, not a remake and stuff, which I don't mind remakes and such for the most part if they're done right. But I don't really need those other two games. If I do get them in the future, I probably will review them, but as of right now, no, I'm not. I'm just gonna stick with Bomberman World here and stuff. I mean, like I said, I do have to take some points off here for some of the presentation issues and stuff like that, but it's still going to be getting a high score. So what's my final verdict here? Well, I definitely recommend you all to pick this game up. It's, in my opinion, the best Bomberman game ever made and stuff. I mean, I know a lot of people enjoy Bomberman Party Edition and stuff like that and stuff, but I honestly can't say anything about that game because I haven't played it much and stuff. But when it comes to Bomberman games, I definitely recommend this one because it's definitely worth it. Now, before I give my final rating here, I'm sure you're all probably wondering, will I be getting the other two Bomberman games on the PlayStation, or will I ever review Bomberman Ultra on the PS3? Well, to be honest, to answer both those questions, I don't have an answer to that because, I mean, like, while I do like Bomberman Ultra and stuff, it's just that I just don't really feel like reviewing it right now. It's just that. I mean, I only want to focus on my favorite Bomberman game for the most part. And I know Bomberman Party Edition is supposed to be a remake of the first game and stuff, but it was just basically a remake instead of the first game and stuff, which I respect that and stuff. I respect people who like it, but it's just, I don't really know if I played as much as this one stuff, because like it's just I just don't know. I mean, like, I don't have an answer to that. And Bomberman Fan Series, I'm not sure either because I heard it because it's basically just a racing game with stiff controls and stuff, and I really don't really need that. But I don't know. I mean, like, maybe I'll buy them in the future. I don't know. I mean, like, it's just like I respect your guys' opinion if you like those games. I know you guys are probably going to want to review them in the future, but as of right now, I don't know. But what's the rating I'll be giving this game? Well, I got to take some points off for some of the issues with the sound and the graphics and stuff. But I will not be getting it a bad score. I'll be getting a very high score. But I won't be giving it a perfect 10. I'll take some points off there. But the score I'll be giving it is a 9.5 out of 10. It's definitely the way to go. And if you can find this game, Bomberman World, definitely pick it up. You'll not know what you're missing. And that's basically it for this episode. You know what to do. Feel free to subscribe, like the video, comment down below. And don't forget to join my Discord group, TTBurger Gamers United, because we're always looking for more and more members to join. That's pretty much all I got to say. This is Tony. Peace out and have a great day. And stay tuned. There's more videos on the way.